Welcome to the Michele Roys Show.
Hello and welcome to another Michele Roys Show. Oh, can you believe it? We're already over 60 episodes, and I'm so grateful that you've been part of this journey, that you're coming here with me every single week, listening and growing with me. Thank you, my friend. Well, today I'm going to be talking a little bit about something I was able to get to do when I went to the Pendulum Summit in Ireland. So, my friend, a little bit of heart-to-heart time. I'm sharing something that happened with me, and I hope you can relate to it, and hopefully it will help you as well. So, I am so privileged to have been able to attend the Pendulum Summit here in Ireland with amazing speakers. One thing that I did before the Pendulum and months coming up to it, I knew that the main speaker was going to be Brené Brown. I absolutely adore her work. And in the beginning of my own journey with chronic pain, her book about the Gifts of Imperfection and vulnerability encouraged, it really changed how I viewed my own situation and how I could reframe it. So I really dove into a lot of her work then, and I have since. So when I heard she was coming to Ireland, I had to make a point to go and attend as well. It's never the easiest thing, and I have to say, especially for those of us who do struggle with chronic pain, going to an event can take a lot out of us. So there's a lot of preparation beforehand. But there's also the fact that she is a huge deal, and she was the main speaker, as well as a few other amazing speakers, like Netflix co-founder Mark Rodolph was there, first Irish to be astronaut, Norah Patten, and a lot of amazing speakers. But I had it written down, and I think this is the power of intention and the power of writing things down and believing. And this is what I want to share with you today. That from last year, when I heard she was coming, I already put in my heart that I was going to attend the summit. Not only that I was going to meet Brené Brown and that I was going to gift her my book. So, of course, I can say that as much as I want to, but when it actually has to happen, how does that come together? So I had to trust a lot in God. But I am a person that loves to write things down. And I'm just going to show you, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, you can probably see this as my diary for this year, right? And I actually, when I planned the week, and I thought this is a very interesting part, because the power of writing things down helps a lot, because one helps you to focus, and the other helps you to have a track record of what your goals have been and your intentions have been as well. So for each month in my diary, it has the things that you're looking forward to, the highlights and all that. And I have here important dates to remember. So Pendulum, meet Brené Brown in person with a little smiley face. And then the highlights, I also put it again. Meet Brené Brown at Pendulum, awesome new collection. And then, of course, I have other things that I wanted to meet as well. And then when it tells me about, here is my part of the month, what am I doing on the day? It was Pendulum Day, meet Brené Brown, and Norah Patten. So those were the two key people that I really wanted to be able to meet. So I wrote it down when I was planning my month and trusting that somehow these things are going to happen. I don't know how, but I knew that God was going to work it out. And it isn't easy, I have to say, to get this to happen, but it did. It did. And I'm so grateful to be able to share this with you today, that the power of intention, of writing something down and believing, and knowing that you don't need to know each step of the way of how is it going to happen. Is it going to be here? Is it going to be there? What do I have to do for it? No. Being purposeful, being present, and taking that first step forward, I think that's the key. And that was the key for me. And I was basically saying, God, I'm here. I'm here in the venue, and now you have to make it work. And he did. He did. Firstly, when I happened to be in the foyer, I had a time there is thousands of people there. Literally, I think it was 2,000 people in this event. It was a packed event. I just coming out from the break, and I get to see Nora, and took a picture with her. She's a lovely, lovely girl. And not girl, lady. She's amazing. Come on, who will want to be an astronaut and actually get your dreams come true? She's a fascinating story. I would really encourage you to check her out and follow her as well. I'll put some notes in the show notes here as well. But Brené Brown. And by the time that she was going to come to talk was towards the end of the day, my energy levels were quite low. I was mustering everything I could, even though the days before leading to the event, I had taken my rest, as I usually do, to make sure that I'm kind of have that little bit of extra energy, because I need it. Take all my supplements and vitamins and everything else just to get me there. But by this time, it had dropped a lot. And actually, my pain levels were pretty high. So it's challenging. It's challenging. And I remember just going to the bathroom and just taking my shoes off, feeling my feet on the floor, grounding myself and just saying, God, I need the extra energy. I haven't seen her yet, and I know you're going to have to make way somehow, but I don't want this pain to stop me. I don't want anything else to stop me. So just give me the grace to keep going. And I actually started talking. There was a lady in the bathroom, and I started talking to her about how I really wanted to see Brene, and she so happened to be in the media team, and she said, don't worry, I'll make sure you do get to see her. So I was really, really encouraged, and that just uplifted me. I felt like she was a little angel that got placed in my path. And, a little bit later, I come back and I stand in the line, and I'm able to meet Mark and take a picture with him. And then afterwards, Brené Brown. I'm actually with Brené Brown, and I was like, okay, how am I going to give her the book? There's like hundreds of people that are trying to take a picture with her. But I was able to wait and gift her my book. And one of the things that she was so nice that she said, about that the true gift of, I can't really rephrase how she said it, but of vulnerability and courage is when we share our stories, especially when we're going through pain. And it really touched me because it is so true. Sharing from our intimate self on the rawest part of us, of what our struggles actually is, so that somebody else can feel seen, takes so much courage, takes so much love and kindness to empty up of ourselves for others. And that's something that I chose in this journey as I'm talking to you, my friend, and sharing what I'm going through in hopes that it can help you to lift up your spirits, to give you a little bit of courage to say, hey, you can do this too. I'm here, a living sample of someone that is going through pain, going through challenges, going through difficulties, going through grief. Yet I'm still choosing each and every day to fight a little bit more, to put myself out there, knowing that God will use it for good. And for her saying those things to me, it was like so comforting. And then I gave her my book, and she said, do you want to take a picture with the book? I was like, well, absolutely, So she goes and moves us to this big sign, and I got to take the pictures. Like by now I'm like holding my tears, I was concerned about my mascara. But it was so sweet of her, and just saying that I had to toot my own horn of my book and my message. And it was really encouraging, not only because I got to meet someone that I greatly admire, love her work, but that she was so down to earth, so encouraging, so caring, and so thoughtful, to see me. And we all want to be seen. We don't want to be just invisible. And so when somebody gives you their full attention, it really speaks to our hearts. And she did to me. So Brene, I'm so grateful. If you ever listen to this, I'm so grateful for your kindness and taking the time to be with me. Even though it was short, I really would treasure it for the rest of my life, and got to take the picture, got to give her my book. And I did, in my book, I talk about her, and I have a few of her quotes in my book. And it's just seeing the people that have helped me unbeknownst to them. Because a lot of our works are, if you write something or if you're speaking here, you never know whose life will change because of what you've done. And it is exactly with her work. Brene's work has been amazing in my life, transformational, and probably in countless others' lives. So about you, my friend, you never know how your life is impacting other people. So showing up each day, doing the best you can each day, you're shining a light to somebody else so that they can continue shining, so they can move forward with confidence, with determination, with perseverance, most of all in their belief that they can do because they watched you do it. And that's my encouragement to you today, to have that belief in yourself, regardless of your circumstances, regardless of what you're going through. Have that intention. What do you want to do? Who do you want to meet? What doors needs opening for you? Write it down. Write it down and believe in your heart. You don't need to know how it will work. Trust. Take that step, one step at a time. Put yourself in the right places and just see things happening. Because it won't happen if you're standing in the side of your room or watching telly or doing nothing. It will happen if you determine in your heart that you want that success, that you want to reach that goal, that you want to reach whatever it is. It will happen for you, my friend. And it just did for me. And I'm just so grateful. My heart's overflowing. And I just wanted to share this with you in hopes that it can help you. If you're in the fence about anything right now, my friend, take some time. Journal. Get all that and all that's in your head down on paper. And then make a decision of what you want. It could have gone either way, but I'm so grateful that God opened its doors, put that lady in the bathroom that just gave me that little bit of encouragement that I needed to hold on for a little bit longer. I was literally 20 minutes away from it happening, but my body was literally giving out on me. But because of her kindness, because of her little time there with me, it just gave me that little bit of energy that I needed to keep going. That belief, it's just like, you're not alone. And you are not alone, my friend. I know God is with you and He's going to be placing other people in your path, or maybe you are the one to be helping other people in the path. You might be that little angel that God is using right now to help open doors, to encourage them, to make them feel seen and not alone. Remember, we're not here to be on our own. We're here to be together with other people, upholding each other. That's so important. That's where we feel ourselves growing, and that's how we can help others grow as well. So, that's all I had to share with you, my friends. Write down your intention, believe in your heart, and don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. There's a bright future for you, and it starts right here. Don't overthink it. Just believe. All things are possible to those that believe. God's good. He's with you always. My friend, until next week, may God bless and keep you. Please do share this with someone that might need to hear this. Subscribe, like, and let me know what you're doing today. God bless. Bye for now.
This was the Michele Roys Show.